The excitement is palpable, and the stakes have never been higher. Fans are speculating about potential trades that could reshape our team for the playoffs. Will the Leafs take a bold step and trade away key assets for a proven winner? Or will they opt for a more strategic approach to fill those gaps? Whatever happens, you won't want to miss a moment of this thrilling ride. Make sure to subscribe and like this video to stay updated on every twist and turn regarding your Toronto Maple Leafs. Darren Dreger recently dropped a bombshell that has every Toronto Maple Leafs fan buzzing. He hinted that our beloved team is poised to make a significant trade before the March 7 deadline, aiming to bolster our playoff chances. Each day seems to bring fresh speculation about potential moves, with names like Brock Nelson, Dylan Cozens, Braden Shen, and even Erik Karlsson floating around. It feels like the Maple Leafs are gearing up to make some serious noise, and I can't help but get excited about what could be on the horizon. Dreger has a gut feeling that the Leafs will be a team to watch closely in the coming weeks. But what does that really mean for us? The intrigue lies in the team's approach to the trade deadline. If they decide to go all in, we could see them parting ways with draft picks and prospects to secure some key players. Imagine adding someone like Braden Shen to our roster, a two-way center who can score, create plays, kill penalties, and has that championship pedigree from winning the Stanley Cup. Shen could be a game-changer for us in the playoffs. Then, there's Brandon Tanev. We all know how much stability and grit our defense needs, and Tanev would bring exactly that. He could enhance our bottom six forwards while also contributing offensively. And let's not overlook Jamie Oleksiak. He could serve as a solid defensive partner for Morgan Reilly, helping to shore up our blue line. The potential trades involving Fraser Minton, Easton Cowan, and our top draft picks are significant. It's a hefty price to pay, especially considering how we've faced early playoff exits in recent years. But there's also the possibility of taking a more measured approach. Instead of blockbuster trades, we could see the Leafs making smaller moves to fill in the gaps. Players like Jake Evans, Ryan Donato, Michael Kesselring, or Mathieu Olivier could provide reliable contributions without breaking the bank. However, I have to be honest, while these names are solid, they lack the game-changing impact that someone like Shen would bring. Ultimately, a lot hinges on other factors, such as Kalle Järnkrok's health and how receptive other teams are to negotiations. General Manager Brad Treliving has a lot on his plate, and it's clear that the decisions he makes this season could define our future. As fans, we've been through the ringer, and after 58 long years without a Stanley Cup, the stakes couldn't be higher. So, what do I think? Honestly, I'm torn. Part of me wants to see the Leafs swing for the fences and go all in for a championship run. But I also worry about the long-term implications of giving up too many assets. It's a delicate balance, and I'm curious about how Treliving will navigate this landscape. And you, what do you think? Are you in favor of making a splash with a major trade, or do you think a more cautious approach is the way to go? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's get a discussion going in the comments section. Last night, Mitch Marner put on a show that has Toronto Maple Leafs fans buzzing with excitement and hope for the playoffs. In the opening game of the Four Nations face-off against Sweden, Marner scored the game-winning goal in overtime, and it wasn't just any goal. It was a statement that echoed throughout the rink. Canada had jumped to a 2-0 lead, but after a fierce comeback from Sweden, the game was on a knife's edge. In those high-pressure moments, Marner demonstrated why he's viewed as one of the NHL's key players. Coach John Cooper praised his confidence, saying, "That kid exudes confidence." But let me tell you, this isn't just about confidence. It's about mindset and execution when it matters most. Now, Cooper made it clear that Marner didn't suddenly find his confidence with that overtime goal. He entered the game with it and left the same way. But as a passionate fan, I can't help but wonder. Does this signify a turning point for Marner as he prepares for the playoffs? Historically, we've seen flashes of brilliance from him, but can he maintain that level when the stakes are at their highest? This is where the real test lies. Marner's ability to perform under pressure is exactly what the Leafs need if they want to shed the weight of past playoff disappointments. In those final moments of the game, when Marner skated toward the net and calmly placed that shot, it was a reminder of the potential he has. He didn't overthink it. He just executed. That's the kind of composure that can change the narrative for the Maple Leafs. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of a single game, but I believe this could be a pivotal moment for Marner and the entire team. He's showing fans that he can be that elite player who rises to the occasion. And that's not just what we want to see. It's what we need to see. The memories of past playoff failures still linger in the minds of fans. We've all felt the sting of disappointment as the Leafs have struggled to get over the post-season hump. Marner's performance last night reminded us of what he's capable of. But the real question is, can he replicate that greatness when the playoffs arrive? The confidence he displayed is crucial, and if he can carry that into the postseason, it could spell a different fate for the Leafs. As we dive deeper into the Four Nations face-off, I can't help but feel optimistic. If Marner's goal is any indication, he's ready to embrace the big moments. But let's not forget, potential and performance need to go hand in hand. For fans, it's not just about enjoying the game. It's about the hope that this season can be different. We want to believe that Marner can deliver when it counts, and that belief is essential for the fan base and the team alike. So, what does this mean for the Maple Leafs as they look toward the playoffs? It signals that Marner is not just a player with skill. He's becoming a player with heart and determination. He's showing us that he can be a game changer, and fans are starting to dream again. Do you think this was the best decision for him to step up in such a crucial moment? Honestly, I'm torn. I want to see Marner succeed, but I also want to temper my expectations after years of heartache. And as we look to the future, I want to know what you think. Can Marner keep this momentum going? Will he be the player we've always believed he could be in the playoffs? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's keep the conversation going. Your thoughts are invaluable as we navigate this roller coaster ride that is being a Maple Leafs fan. Remember, it's not just about the individual performances. It's about how they fit into the larger picture of the team. The decisions made now will impact the course of the playoffs. And you, what do you think? Can Marner bring his A-game when it truly matters? If you're as passionate about the Maple Leafs as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news. And be sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's rally behind our team and see what they can achieve together. Go Leafs!